One sunny morning, Thomas the tank engine and Percy the small engine were strolling through the countryside. It was a beautiful day. They were crossing the old bridge when suddenly Thomas hit a bump on the track. Their driver stopped them, got out, and inspected the bridge.
There's cracks in the supports, and that could be really dangerous.
Oh my goodness! I think it might fall down if it's not repaired!
Well, come on then. We must go and warn the others about this.
Trusty tank engines. The engines were waiting for their coal delivery to arrive when the two tank engines arrived.
Listen up, everyone. The old bridge has cracks in its supports.
You mustn't cross it! It's very dangerous!
And it'll instantly collapse if you even dare cross it.
Gordon, Henry, and Emily knew that the old bridge's wood was rotting and having cracks, so they all promised that they will not cross it until it's been repaired.
Trust me, you two. I won't even go inches towards that old bridge. No buffers crossed.
But James the Red Engine was skeptical about it.
How would you two know the bridge is dangerous? You're just a pair of scaredy engines.
Hey! James then puffed crossly away, but he didn't even bother to wait for his coal. A little later, Thomas and Percy found the fat controller and their drivers told him about the bridge.
Thank you. I shall send workmen to investigate the bridge, but in the meantime, no other engine should use it.
Much later, the workmen put up a sign to tell the engines that the bridge is closed. They all have to travel a different route. Meanwhile, James needed more coal to get back home. But to his surprise, he found that the coal bunker was empty.
Drat! I won't get back home without more coal. Oi, Gordon, where's the nearest bunker?
It's on the other side of the old bridge, but you can't cross it, James. Thomas and Percy said it's not safe.
Pah! Those dim-witted tank engines think they know better than I do. And do you know what? I'm crossing that bridge anyway. One single trip across won't hurt it.
But James, wait!
We'd better follow him, Gordon. I'm having a bad feeling something's going to happen to him.
You have a point right there, driver.
When the red engine got to the junction, he saw the sign that the workmen had placed. It said, "Line closed." And with that, he smashed through it and set off towards the bridge. This was a very big mistake. All of a sudden, James wheeshed to a stop right in the middle of the bridge.
Oh, great! I'm out of steam!
He had used up all of his coal.
What's that?
Looked to his left. The old bridge was starting to collapse. Gordon could see that James is in real trouble, and he knew that he's too heavy to go on the bridge and save the red engine himself, so he steamed away to find help.
What's the hurry, Gordon?
It's James. He's stuck on the old bridge, and it's starting to collapse.
James is stuck on the bridge?
It's starting to collapse! We've got to save him!
Hurry! I don't think the bridge won't hold him much longer.
Meanwhile, the cracks in the bridge's supports were getting bigger. Suddenly, a beam snapped, and the track behind James broke away, and timber pieces plunged into the water below.
Help! I'm going to fall!
But Thomas and Percy were racing their way to the rescue. Soon, they reached the old bridge. James had never looked so terrified.
Don't worry, James. We'll soon have you off the bridge.
Percy and Thomas chuffed bravely and steadily onto the bridge.
Eek! Careful!
It wobbled slightly as they drew nearer and nearer. When they gently bumped him, James's firemen coupled them up. Hold on, James!
Oh!
The two tank engines pulled James off the bridge just when it instantly collapsed. Hooray! You're safe, James!
Phew.
That evening, the Fat Controller was very cross with James.
That was a very foolish attempt of you to disobey a rule and get yourself into danger, James. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. And Thomas and Percy, you two are really brave.
Aw, thanks, James!
We're just happy to help. Yes, Thomas and Percy, you two are really useful and brave engines.
Thank you,
Thank
sir!
you, sir.
The two tank engines felt very reliable, too.